I'm Jessie Joske, a YouTuber with a keen interest in the Gold Coast property market. I recently submitted 2 questions to the Buying Gold Coast YouTube channel for their Q&A episode, and both of my questions were answered. I am pretty happy with it. Here's the video from Buying Gold Coast YouTube channel. I will attach it here.
So the next one is from someone on YouTube, Jessie Joske, her name is.
Shout out, Jessie.
Shout out, Jessie. What's the one thing that you believe about the Gold Coast property market that you rarely say publicly because most people aren't ready to hear it? It's a very...
Oh, Jessie.
It's worded really well.
What a question. Jeez, I love that. Was that YouTube?
That was YouTube.
Yeah, great. Appreciate that, Jessie. That's such a cool question that I don't say publicly. That people aren't ready to hear.
They're not ready to hear it, yeah.
First thing that comes to mind with this is I don't think people like to hear that change is coming no matter how you feel about it. I'm just seeing it time and time again. I grew up in Western Brisbane, and I seen where I grew up, sort of that Inala, Forest Lake. Like, I seen that change happen over a course of time. When I moved to the suburb of Palm Beach here on the Gold Coast, I seen change happen. And change is uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen. Regardless, the Gold Coast is going to change, and it's hard. So I've said it once before, and I don't think a lot of people like hearing it. I don't talk about it too often, but change is happening regardless. Like, there are so many pipeline projects. You know, we had the Deputy Mayor, Mark Hamill, a few weeks ago on the show. We've had Luke Altswager from Palm Valley talk on some of the projects. Like, there's so much happening. Change is coming. Some people don't like it, but choose your hard.
Right.
What is also hard is economy going the other way, where there's no projects, there's no hospitality.
You've got empty shops everywhere.
There's empty shops.
Yep.
It's easy to get a coffee. It's hard because the coffee shop will close because they're not doing business.
Yep.
What's also hard is waiting 10 minutes to get your coffee, right? So,
right, yeah.
Unfortunately, the popularity and demand, like a lot of things in life, change is occurring, and you have to be willing to deal with that regardless. Like, choose your hard.
Yeah. I mean, I seen someone that I follow on Instagram recently in America, just at a shopping mall, and it was just every single shop was vacant. Like, it was just just crickets. And
that's hard.
That's another kind of hard.
That's hard, which again, our city is on the flip side. Like, it's hard because commercial leases are getting more expensive. Rentals will get more expensive. I think just the cherry on top, now that I think about it, another one that people don't want to hear is your rent's going up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest. People won't want to hear that. But unfortunately, with some changes that were made, you know, at a government level, with the property market, with our current vacancy rates, it's probably not a message listeners want to hear right now. But your rent, if you're living on the Gold Coast right now, after financial year 2026, I would say in the next 3 months, 6 months, if your lease is coming up, don't expect your rent to be the same.
And is that just like, have we got greedy landlords? Are they all getting rich, or is there something bigger at play here?
Yeah, it's a hard one. Being a landlord myself, I feel for tenants, but it's also educating. Marketplaces have two sides as well. So I feel for tenants. My family are tenants. Like, my brother's a tenant. It's hard for him to get rent. And like, his rent's going up. That's so hard, and I hate that. But also understand the owners of the properties you're renting are landlords too, and their mums and dads, they've got different changes in legislation that is forcing them to be more out of pocket potentially. So they have kind of no option as well but to put up rent. So it's kind of the way the world works, right? It is what it is. But that's now that I think of it, that's probably a good one to finish on, is that, the truth is your rent will go up, and you might not want to hear that, but that's what I suspect will happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Next one from Jessie. As AI becomes more powerful, which parts of a buyer's agent's job will technology replace, and which parts will require human judgment? Pretty relevant to what we're doing at the moment with Srama.
Yeah, really good question. Yeah, I mean, we're loving AI. I think it's a superpower. I definitely leaning into it. I've adopted the approach of AI first thinking with some of the on the business team, like yourself in marketing, operations, a lot of facets of the business. We're thinking AI first, but this is what I think around AI, and particularly buyer's agent, but relative to the real estate sector, I'm seeing like two forms of AI brewing. One is artificial intelligence, things like Claude and Chad. People are using artificial intelligence to increase capacity with their roles. And I think that is a positive. I think it's really, really powerful. In the real estate sector, I think the agents who can build capacity around AI to support them and become, if they're already an A or B player, they might be A plus players. That's what I truly believe. It's going to make high performers better. But people don't realize are seeing another side of AI that's just as important, and if not more important. And that's the human AI. That's authenticity and integrity. And that's the thing that I believe robots and artificial intelligence can't replace. I think it's the feeling you leave someone when you shake their hand and look them in the eye. And I think it's the conversation and the relationship of human to human that you're building that artificial intelligence can't replace authenticity and integrity.
Well, it can't replace it. And I think it's only just going to put more of a value
Emphasis
on that because, I mean, AI is still so fresh, right?
Very, yeah.
We're at the very beginning of it all in the grand scheme of things. And we're all already sick of it to a degree, not from like a productivity side like you're talking about, but like the content that comes out when it's AI slop, you can smell it, you can read it, you can tell it's written by it. It's like we like as humans, we have a very good bullshit meter and we can sniff it out a mile away. So I think it's only going to get more, like it's just going to get worse and worse. So I agree. I think, in-person events, authenticity, conversations like this is just going to get more, it's just going to become super valuable.
Love what you said. Yeah, it's combining in a nutshell. If you're of high value and you've got systems and processes, you're going to elevate. But then if you're just systems and processes and you're raising capacity, but you don't have the authenticity and integrity, again, people can smell that. So I think human AI, authenticity and integrity, number one. And if you combine that with artificial intelligence from a productivity point of view, I think that is the high performer. You'll be able to run high performance teams a lot leaner. A players will become A plus players. B players may become A players, and C, D, E players will be irrelevant. I really believe. So it's time to upskill, but it's also time to lean into your authenticity and integrity.
Love that. We've got a few more. We'll have to go through them relatively quickly.
If you're also interested in property, lifestyle, and investment properties on the Gold Coast, check out Buying Gold Coast YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.